this lecture, we are going to have an overview of the main logistics costs. It is important to be able to assess these costs in order to manage the supply chain in a proper way, taking the right decision to assure process efficiency. The main costs to be considered are related to transport, handling, inventories, and lost sales because of stockouts. Let's start with the transport cost. First of all, we have to distinguish among primary and secondary transport. In primary transport, the goods are moved from a point of origin, for example, a manufacturer warehouse, to a single point of destination, for example, the warehouse of a retailer. Different modes of transport can be used: trucks, trains, airplanes, and ships. In this case, the total transport cost typically depends on the distance, the flow of goods to be moved, and the unit cost. Let's see an example. The distance between the two warehouses is 300 kilometers. On average, we have to move 300 pallet loads per day, and we assume 240 working days per year. The weight of every pallet load is equal to 0.75 tons per pallet load. We use trucks, and every truck can contain no more than 33 pallet loads. The unit transport cost, T, is equal to 0.032 euros per ton per kilometer. First, we can evaluate the transport cost of a single travel from the manufacturer warehouse to the retailer warehouse. Since the cost depends on the distance and on the amount of goods moved, measured in tons, we have to consider these variables. We have to consider the unit cost, 0.032 per tons per kilometer, multiplied by the number of kilometers, this is 200 kilometers, multiplied by the total amount of goods that can be computed considering the number of pallet loads per truck and the unit weight. So 333 pallet loads per truck and 0.75 tons per pallet load. Therefore, the cost of a single travel is equal to 237.6 euros per travel. The annual transport cost can then be computed considering the total number of travels needed to move all the goods. So, the total number of travels is equal to the flow of goods we have to move per the number of days, all divided by Q, which is the number of pallet loads we move in every single truck. So, the total cost of primary transport is equal to the cost of a single travel, 237.6 euros per travel, multiplied by the flow of goods, 200 pallet loads per day, multiplied for 240 days in a year, all divided by the quantity Q, 33 pallet loads per truck. So we obtain that the total cost of the primary transport is equal to 518,400 euros per year.